First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and you're probably wondering why am I painting over the Black Widows? Well, as I said before, the first screen paint we had on here was called a platinum or dark platinum blue, and I'm glad we didn't basically launch the product because it had one little problem with it, and if someone tried to paint over the screen, it would keep displaying this really funny blue to the white. So in order to get rid of it, we painted over it with the 38 Black Widow, which looks fantastic. But as I said before, we can't keep them because, as I said before, we're going to be doing something different in this environment. And I don't want stuff painted to the wall. I want to have it displayed or basically displayed. Anyway, so we're going to be painting over this one, and we're going to be painting over that one with some white paint to get rid of them so they can go. And on top of that, it won't allow that blue to bleed through as we had the problem the first time. So we're going to get rid of these. Over here, I'm going to put an 80-inch acoustic screen for the Epson laser projector. And then over here, I'm going to be putting the screen for another Epson ultra short though for setup right here. And then we're going to remove this screen altogether and get this out of here. So let's get this started, get it removed, and get ready for the new stuff. So this week coming up, I'm going to be building the 140-inch for this setup over here. But right now, we're going to be using the 722. All right. So I do another paint job on top of another paint job. So let's see. I guess basically I'm not going to mount the projector because that'd be hard for me to get around it. So I'm just going to put over this one right now. We have to go over paint, over paint. Should have brought the stick up here so I can basically make this easier for me to roll through. Let me go with my stick. That's back here. Let's knock this out. I'm probably going to have to put 2 coats on this because this particular paint is not like the other one. The other one's a lot more thicker. So 1 coat, this is going to be more than 1 coat. I'm going to put a couple coats on this one. We're going to have 2 of them on here. cables over here. We want to see a little bit of that quick through. Like I said, this is not the one coat. It's not required a couple coats, but I'm just going to do the first coat on here. We're going to do the second, third. I'll just show you the rest of them later on. Alright. So we're going to have to put 2 coats on that because, like I said, that right there is, we don't have the paint like we had before. The other stuff we had before, you can just wipe over something and you're done. This is a little different. We're going to put a couple coats on these, but unfortunately you will not be here to see that. You're just watching me paint over my screen. Get that first coat on there. Let's get the second one on here, let that dry. Then we're gonna hit it again. But like I said, you guys won't be here for that. I gotta bust down this whole section in here. So Monday, we're gonna be building 2 screens in here, 140 inch, 180 inch, acoustic on this side, OLED on this side, or OLED Like on this side. And then after that, we're going to start the process of next month of ordering the 150 inch Elite screen. That'll be coming through soon for that one. So this goes back into the other room. It belongs. That's going to be it for now on. I'm not moving this again, this is going back into the other room. Back downstairs in the basement. My floor projection. I still have to replace my floor projection screen, which is 150 inches outside. We got to do another one of those. So we got quite a few screens we got to paint. This is going right downstairs. all the screens put in, we'll start working on what we want to set up in here for the audio. Not for only for audio, and what we got to set up in here for what kind of a stream we're going to run through. So I'm definitely going to get myself a Fire Stick TV for the 150-inch. Get that new Fire Stick TV for that one. And I might get one of the Apples. I'm not having an Apple yet. So it's a baby now. I might do an Apple. I'm going to do an Apple up here. I'm going to do the Apple TV up here. I'm going to do it on this screen over here for the Apple TV. I haven't had one. I've never had one, so I want to see what that's like. I'm going to have to order some more paint, really. I don't think I have enough people. Man, I'm going sloppy, is it not? We're good. Yeah, I gotta go put an order in for some more. Because we're gonna probably close to this one, because that's so cool. It's not like the other stuff I had over there. The other stuff I had was like $60 a gallon. You can get more of it, but, you know, I'm gonna see if I can go down and get more of it from over at whatchamacallit, at Sherman-Williams, because the manager I deal with over there, he gives it to me for a cheap price. I get it like, I don't mind paying it $60, but I mean, they give me like, they'll deliver it at my house for like only about for 1 gallon. So I had a delivery drop off the first one for 1 gallon, a pack of some tape, painter's tape, and a few rollers. So like $70. But then I call her again, and you get these 2 new guys in there, complete idiots. I'm sorry, but you're idiots. And they wanted to charge me like something like, oh, you got to buy like over $100 worth of paint. I haven't been buying over $1 paint. I got to count with you guys, but they want to gouge me. So no problem. I'll wait till the other top manager comes in. I'll talk to him, give me a container over here, get it shipped over, and be done with it. They're going to try to gouge me and say, oh, we got to order $100 worth. Jerks. Yeah, jerks. I mean, come on now. I understand you're going to make a little money on commission, but come on now. Be fair, you know? I mean, I don't got a major giant account with you, and I don't order tons of paint from you all for my projects and stuff, but still, I mean, come on now, that's just outrageous. All that price gouging out since needs to end. So we're just going to cut right back over top of it with the big stuff and get rid of it. Knock it all out. I'm going to make sure we get coverage on it first. And after that, we'll go in and go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Call in on Monday. Put in order for another gallon of that other stuff. Yeah, it's on my computer. Oh man, I got my mic brighter in here, so we gotta need to see what they're done. All right, so that's set for now. I got them covered over to a certain degree, and then I'll put in order. I think I'm just gonna drop in order for like, because last time I really didn't have enough, so I think I'm gonna do 120 and just have some extra just in case if I need to do a touch up here and there, but I shouldn't have any problems, but that's basically about it. So got a light coverage on that. Like I said, this is the basement paint. It's not gonna work like the other paint. The other paint I have, when I painted over the screen over here, disappeared, because that stuff is different than the stuff I'm using now. Stuff I have now is about 18 bucks. But $18, that stuff was $60 a gallon. So there's one coat, one coverage. Yeah. I'm just gonna come over here and knock the rest of that we're done. We'll get these out of the way for it now. All right. I'm gonna take this downstairs. We're done with everything in here. And I'm going to, tomorrow, I'll put the order in and have them drop off the paint, knock this out, knock that out over there. And then once that's all done and finished, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna paint another black screen over there, and we're gonna mount that projector over there. That's gonna be permanent. Right now, what we got set up in here, we got the 150-inch. That's my Lucky Charms. Yeah, I'm eating dry cereal as I walk to the house. That's my 150-inch right there. Oh, they don't like that. When I show my big screens, people get a little, hey man, you gotta, look, I understand you naysayers don't like to see the technology, but it is what it is. This is my blessing for my Lord and Savior, so accept it. It is what it is, okay? I just came in here and blasted 2 screens, boom, 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 showed them off, demonstrations done, painted over them, start with new stuff already. So I know you get upset over it, but you know, this bothers you at the end of the day. You need to find God, because that's not good. Can I hate on somebody for saying I hate on them? No, that's not good, naysayers. You gotta find God at the end of the day. That's what you gotta do. You gotta look in the mirror and reevaluate yourself. So that gets pretty sad at the end of the day. All right? All right. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because we get people who come into the room, they get upset, they get angry. They get very upset, they get very angry over somebody being successful. They get angry over somebody's products working. At the end of the day, they don't want it to work at all, period. But you know, you're going to deal with that in life anyway. You're always going to have people that are going to be upset of what you do in life. And they're going to be upset, angry about it. And I don't get it. I don't see why you don't go out and work hard. I've never been a person to get upset because somebody else is achieving something or doing something. I don't get upset about that. I pretty much push them to do better. But I'm not that kind of person. But I feel sorry. There are people out there that are like that at the end of the day that just get bitter and angry over other people, which is sad. It really is. But I don't pay you any mind at the end of the day. Because you ain't a child of God. If you're not a child of God and there's only 2 on the earth, guess what you would be? All right then. There you go. Wake up call. I am done. I'm finished. I had a long day. I prayed on this. I didn't want to do videos demonstrations today, but these had to be knocked out the way they had to be done. This is mostly like my usual days right here. I'm glad the Lord allowed me to get all this done. I had 6 days. Didn't take my breathing medication for 6 days. He still maintained me for 6 days. I took my medication today, but 6 days of hard work. I'm only getting an hour of sleep. And the Lord maintained me to get all that work done. When I kept forgetting to take my medication, that medication helps me breathe at the end of the day. And man, I was able to maintain like I felt like the last couple of days, like I didn't even have lung disease. I felt fantastic. I feel fantastic right now. I feel absolutely incredible about right now. Man, I'm telling you, God is good. God is good. For those of you who don't believe it, well, you just look around and see exactly his work come to life. Because again, at the end of the day, Mr. Bird doesn't have a degree in chemistry. Nope. Don't have one. I'm able to work around all this paint without taking my meds for 6 days and still functioning. Oh yeah, God is good. I'm so hyped up right now, man. I want to build something. But I gotta shut it down. All right, this is going going where? That's for the multi-projector setup. That's already set up there. This has to be downstairs for the other application. That's going downstairs. I'm going to do a little gaming off my screen over here. I got my gaming PC running upstairs. I brought my 720p up. So I still have something to play with when I'm up here. This is going downstairs. I think this is the downstairs remote controls and not. Oh, I said one extra remote control. Happy, 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 happy. Now I sat there and thought to myself, I know they angry. I know they sitting there talking about, oh, it's fake, it ain't real. Well, let me tell you something. Unless I got superpowers, that's the only way I'm going to be able to fake real the fake. No chair won't match it either. I know somebody probably said, well, the chair won't match it. We tested leather. We tested everything. It's not going to match it. Remember, can't see white levels. But anyway, what was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the onslaught. So right now, people are saying, oh, it's fake. It's not real. It's black paint. That's kind of hard to do. We did those tests already. We did all those tests already. We did everything already. So that's not it. I'm sorry. But pretty sure you haven't tested yours yet. So, I wouldn't be one to go out and point fingers and say about this, that, and the other if you haven't done your test yet. Because we are way up on the ladder right now on doing tests against our products that no one else has ever been able to complete yet. Just haven't been able to do it. So I know the naysayers are upset. We know they're angry. We know they're furious. You notice we don't pay them any mind, right? We're not going there. I'm not pulling up cancellations and that stuff. As a matter of fact, we decided not even to buy the Cinemax. We don't want it over here. We already know exactly how it's going to react. We used to make great screen paints back in the day, so it's going to react the way it's going to react. You know, it's going to do exactly what it's supposed to do. If not, they can meet us all outside at 150. Matter of fact, let's forget the 150. Let's make it 180 inches outside. And I guarantee you, they won't show because, again, we used to make this stuff, gray screen paint products. And don't work. They served their purpose. They had a purpose when before the gunmetals came out, and they were fantastic. Worked perfectly fine. And then when these gunmetal black diamond screens started popping up all over the place, guess what? You're not the darkest screen now in the market. Gunmetals are. But you gunmetals out there, just remember, you're not the darkest screens anymore in the market. Black screens are. Well, I'm the only one that has one right now. That's what they call in technology. Two choices. Diamond's going to have one. I guarantee you. I guarantee you they're going to come up with a black screen. And then what? Then what's next? When you see Diamond and DMP Super and them all come up with black screens, then what? And I guarantee you it's not going to be $3,000 screens. They might $10,000, $15,000 projection screens. I guarantee you. I had somebody once tell me that I didn't think screens would cost that much. Go pop over to the, not the elite screens, the lower ends. Go pop over to the flagships. Go see what the flagships cost. And then get back with me. I couldn't believe the screen that cost 15 to 20 grand. Yeah, that's what they cost. If it costs $5,000 for a 100 inch, what do you think a 120 inch will cost? Or 150, or 160, 180? That doesn't cost you 5 grand. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, you gotta pay that. You're gonna have to pay that money. If you want that high-end dark technology, you gotta pay for it. That's how it works. Now, if you want a cheaper screen, you go get yourself a light gray screen, or you get yourself a white screen. That's what you get. If you want that high-end dark technology to make your contrast levels pop on a whole nother level without spending a ton of money for a projector that can do it somewhat for you, you're going to have to go out and spend the dollars. Because there's no way in the world you're going to achieve a screen that looks like this at the end of the day with a gray screen. It's not going to happen. Nope, not going to happen. Unless you're in the dark, but you still ain't going to pick it up. This is my 720p projector. I swapped out. I have a 1080p crispy up here, at 5,000 lumens and I swapped it out for 4,000 lumens 720p. I downgraded. Just to show you that we don't have to depend on high-end projectors. We can downgrade if we want. Ooh, I like this game right here. I'm definitely gonna play. I got the sound for this baby. Let me see if we got sound on here. Oh, we have the machine on. I'm gonna be playing this. Before we explain that, let me get some sound for this unit. Get into that whole crutch pet projector. And we swap our projectors out all the time. We had to. Anytime you're doing a screen, you got to constantly swap out projectors and make sure the screen can maintain that color, contrast, everything when you're swapping them out. If you're using the same projector in the same demonstration, the same environment over and over and over again, it just shows at the end of the day you got a crutch projector. You got a crutch environment. You need that environment in order to make that projector and screen look good. We don't do that over here. We swap them out. So my projector sitting here was a was the LUW 505 Christie 5000 lumens 1920 by 1200 WXGA, and now we're at XGA 720p. This is around, I forgot the contract for this one. I forgot what it was. It's low. It's not anywhere near 1920 by 1200. So we swapped out from 720p to a 1080p projector, 1080p for 720p. And then I'm going to have some fun in here. Back everything up. Now the 150 inch we're going to put in here cannot have center support at all, period. And the screen must be super lightweight, which means it must be the equivalent of probably 3 magazines. And can it be done? Yes, it can. Also, too, we're going to make it very thin. So that'll make it elevate from the screen, so it's nice and thin, a nice blue behind the back of it. This is only for the ultra short throw P2. We're going to hook this thing up. I mean, the screen's like something from another world. Yeah, it's like something from another world. Because I want my screen to be elevated. So we got no radiators here. It can basically elevate like it's floating. And I want to be able to put my throw pebbles underneath of it with that soft glow passing through it. Oh, it's going to look sick when we get done with it. I'm going to show you at the end of the day what that projector is supposed to look like. Not what you're used to seeing in these dark demonstrations. No, you're missing so much from that machine. So much. Let's see what we got going on here with the controllers. See if our sound is activated on here. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna do this one right here. Now these are the invisible acoustic screens. These are the ones we pre-coat for our customers. So customers don't paint these, we paint them for them. Let me get that mouse out of here too. So keep in mind, we painted the screens. The one on this side was 235.1 at 84. The other one was 84 inches at 16.9. So we painted two 80-inch screens, the 129 downstairs, and we're about to paint another screen on here off 48 ounces of paint. That's why I said you have to know what your coverage is. You see how beautiful that contrast of it, how the colors are popping off that screen? Because that screen has that ultra invisible black technology embedded in it. So it shows you the difference when we take a surface that's not painted with it compared to a surface that's painted. Those higher white levels. The black levels make the color pop. Mine just has 100% gamer technology embedded in that invisible coating. That's why it looks that same on the 720p, $270 projector. Let's get this off the right, make sure my charge is running, because I don't know what's going on with freaking the update man jacked up my charge. So I'm gonna have to go in there and do my firmware and delete that freaking program, because that thing is messing my phone up. the game on the other one. I haven't been on my light up game display in so long. I'll come back to this one later. I don't need a PC running. Maybe I need a PC running because I want to come back here and download some games. I got to download my zombie game to this one. That's when I need my zombie game downloaded to this one because I don't have it. Now I'm getting a chance to take this up downstairs and clean it. I'll move this upstairs and have it later on. Let's see. Oh, man. Not even hungry yet. Just been excited, man. Working on new stuff. All right, let me see. I'm going to charge the Paco for this one. This is going to be good. I'm going to just locate this. What my battery is going to do like right now. My battery is at 4%. It's still good. So I'll give me a chance to charge it when I get downstairs. This has to be cleaned out right now. The paint is going to be there, so we're done there. This will be taken downstairs later on. I just get these rollers downstairs. And we got to start the decorations in that room next. I got to have that set up. So since this one's done, in both rooms, we're decorating both rooms at the same time. So now we got our projectors we're setting up in here. These are all permanent now for now, except for that one. That one I want to put in another ViewSonic projector because I want a 235.1 display at the bottom of that. So that one, we're going to be changing that one out. I don't know where I'm going to put that projector. I'm decided where we're going to put it at. All right, let's get this out of the way. I got to put this here, unfortunately, because my cat has a love affair with this room. I don't know what it is. I got a lock I'm going to be getting for it pretty soon. I got to change up the doorknob and put a new lock at the bottom so I can lock the door. Because for some reason he likes to go in there and sit on my keyboard. And he's going to System 32 my stuff. He's going to wreck my machine. I'm really going to be upset with him. All right, so everything's good here. Let's get this downstairs. Going to the Space Lounge. The Space Lounge down here. Yeah, I'm going to be finishing hooking this up. This place ain't done here yet. I got some real cool neon stuff I want to add in here. I'm going to be customizing my neon screen for in there. I want to give it a kind of a retro, kind of Miami Vice kind of look with the blue neons on it. Blue and pink neons. We're doing up here already. All right, going downstairs to the fun center. I like to pass this sign right here. Boom, powered by God's technology. And this is where we're going to be at. Let me get you guys powered up because you're dying. I'm coming down here to my fun center. Ah, yes. I didn't get a chance to have any fun down here last time I was down here. Just got the screen painted. So this is the gamer screen converted with the new black technology embedded into it now. Now it's black. 100% black. All right, let me see. There we go, 3%. You guys got juice. Let me see. Let me get this adjusted right. Make sure we got juice going on here. Okay. All right, we're good. That's the last time I do a download from Freak. I knew something was wrong. Freaking they freaking made the everything look cartoonish. Like, why? Leave crap alone, please, corporations. If it's working, don't touch it. Stuff my rollers down, drop some soap on them to break it down, and I can get in here and have some fun. Oh, man, it's fantastic, man. Just, man, finally. I've been sitting here for the longest time staring at the screen. Couldn't get it finished because just didn't have enough of the product to make it. Oh, I could have bought down the other stuff. I can do that tomorrow. Nah, I better get done now. My cat's an idiot. That's why. He does some weird stuff, man. He will literally rub his face on the side of a paint can and come downstairs with half of his face painted white. So while this is jumping right now, let me go upstairs and get the rest of my stuff, bring it down here if he does something destructive, like bump up against that try to rub up against one of the projectors upstairs and knock that thing over and damage it. Woohoo! Set it back. Gaming. Hey, what's up, French fry? All right, so I had to go with my projector, get the can of paint for my cat, basically wear the space across that because he was thinking about it. And it's about to go to rub his face against it. So let me have some fun with my screen. I can finally sit down and relax. Where's my controller? Oh well. Here it is. Here. You know where I'm going. One game. I gotta go to my pinball too, because my pinball hasn't been in that one in a while. Let me see. Where is my lens shit? Let me bring it up a little bit. There we go. I'm dying to get back on this screen for the longest time. Finally got to finish. Thank you, Jesus. Got to finish. I think I'm gonna start working on my tabletop projection screen next. I have remote controls for it, but it triggers the lights in here like crazy. So I'm gonna use it. Definitely doing some pinball. Oh, no. Wrong second. Lost mine. Oh, come on. I got greedy. Oh, no.